Leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses or any high control religion is probably one of the most hardest things you will ever do. And in a previous video, I talked about 5 things you shouldn't do. And in this video, I want to talk about 5 things you definitely have to do. Let's talk about it. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica for those who are new. And if you are a returning subby, welcome back. As always, I create ExJw or ex-Jehovah's Witness and beauty content. And if it resonates with you, please do subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know you enjoy this type of content. Today I want to talk about something quite light-hearted, but before we get into it, in the comment section, do let us know which year did you actually leave the Jehovah's Witnesses. I actually left in 2017. The best thing I ever did for myself. But if you don't want to divulge any of that, as always, let us know where you're watching this video from. Let's see where people are waking up around the world. Now let's get into it. First things first, you have to celebrate yourself. That is so important. You need to celebrate leaving. You need to celebrate milestones in your life. You need to celebrate your growth. Anything that has to do with yourself, you have to celebrate. Now, why do I say this? If you've been watching my videos for some time, I think it was last year, quite early in the year, I created a video called Why the Jehovah's Witnesses Are Anti-Black. And in that video, I spoke about how the Jehovah's Witnesses actually are an arm of colonization, and they basically colonize your being. They colonize who you are as a person. And a lot of people, we always think that colonization only negatively affects or impacts people of color or indigenous people of those lands, but it also negatively impacts white people as well, because we can see this as well within the Jehovah's Witness religion, actually, that the experience was very bad for everyone, whether you are black, Indian, white, Asian, whatever your race could be. Being a Jehovah's Witness did impact you negatively. And how they colonize your being is that they want to tell you how to be. You need to be meek, modest, you need to be humble. You know, all those little values of the Jehovah's Witnesses and how they told us how to dress, what content to watch. That is colonizing someone's being. And when you leave, you basically have to unlearn all of those things. And you unlearn all of those things by going through new experiences. So what I'm saying is celebrate those new experiences. Celebrate those new milestones. Celebrate all of those changes, because when you celebrate them, you also acknowledge how far you've come. You also acknowledge your path, the strength it took for you to get to this point. So celebrate yourself at all costs. And just to quickly go back on my point on how the Jehovah's Witness experience impacts all of us negatively, when you're a person of color, it's even more negative because you are dealing with all of the disgusting things of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Then there is racism again within the congregation. Then it's you having to forsake your ways as a person of color. Like, there's just so many added layers. So it's very important for you to celebrate yourself. At number 2, do something you were not allowed to do. This can be anything. It can be throwing yourself a party. It can be growing a beard. Well, they can grow beards now, I guess. Wearing whatever it is that you want to wear, getting a tattoo, going to a concert, whatever it is that you weren't allowed to do while being a Jehovah's Witness, this is your time. Remember, you need to now create new memories. You need to forge a new life. Live that life to the utmost. Have your fun. Just live your best life. And number 3, you have to create new memories. It's so difficult to move on from something if you're still living in it. Think about it. If you say you've left the Jehovah's Witnesses, but you are just constantly concerned about what's happening within the Jehovah's Witness community, you're just concerned about, oh my gosh, I want to see the downfall of this religion, you just, in a very angry place. And I'm not saying don't be angry. Anger is very important. You need to be angry as a person. I know as a Jehovah's Witness, we were told, don't be quick to get angry, blah, blah, blah. That is just to subdue you. You need to be angry. Angry is an emotion that we are allowed to feel and express. But once you've overcome that anger, once you've overcome just everything that has happened with you leaving, you have to create new memories. New memories allow you to forge a new life. Be with that person that you love. Do the things that you enjoy. Create those new memories. It is very important to create new memories and to capture those memories. Capture those memories. Have a little scrapbook, take pictures, create content, post it online, whatever the case may be. Capture those memories and just create this new life that you are proud of. At number 4, work on your self-care. I realized that I don't know about anywhere else, but here in South Africa, specifically our congregation, self-care was not prioritized. I remember we had an elder who would literally shame people for going to the gym. He would say, oh my gosh, people are wearing tight clothes. They just want to be revealing. They just want to show off their bodies. You know, negative things like that. And I realized that self-care was never really prioritized as someone who grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. Now, on the other hand, I truly prioritize self-care. And self-care just means focusing on yourself, you know, pursuing your hobbies, doing things that you enjoy, reading, painting, running, going to the gym, whatever the case may be. Take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself physically, you're also taking care of yourself mentally. And when you have a strong and healthy body, you also have a strong and healthy mind. And when your mind is healthy, you are not depressed, you are not focused on the Jehovah's Witnesses. You're able to move on and forge on that new life. So do take care of yourself. Here's my last point, quite unconventional, but just try it out. Create a vision board. Try to be more intentional when it comes to your life. How do you want your life to look like in the next year, the next 6 months, the next 5 years? But just be intentional. Create that vision board, the career you're working towards, the home you're trying to build for yourself right now, the group of friends you actually want to have, the relationship you want to be in. All of that, create a vision board so that you're able to visualize the kind of life that you now want to live now that you've left the Jehovah's Witnesses. I promise you guys, a vision board is so powerful because you're able to physically see the life that you want to create for yourself. And whatever that life looks like, it is valid, you are worthy, and you are deserving. If you want wealth, if you want to be rich, you deserve it. If you want to be the hottest person ever, you are worthy. Work on your body, work on your mental health, eat well, do what needs to be done, but you are worthy and you can attain it. Whatever your goals and aspirations are, create a vision board and work towards that. You are worthy. You are deserving. Being a Jehovah's Witness really made us feel like we're not worthy of a good life, a happy life. And now that you've lived, you do realize that, hey, you are actually worthy. And it is attainable. So go out there and work towards it, guys. Like, you are worthy of a good life. Have a good life. Give yourself a good life. And if you are at a point where you feel like, I can't afford it, I can't do it right now, create that vision board and work on it every single day. And one day you're going to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I manifested that. Oh my gosh, that came true. You never know, guys. Vision boards are so powerful. Just try them out. And that is it, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching my content and watching this video. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one.